How to pass the UK driving test. So in this video I'm going to be doing a talking through step by step of all the things that you need to be aware in order for you to pass this test. So I'm going to be driving off from a parked up position on the left hand side. So going to prepare the vehicle. Going to take a right at the next junction. Going to check all three mirrors. It's a 20 miles road. There's a double bend ahead of us. So before this black car, I'm going to change direction. Set to position to the left. Here I have to plan ahead. Check all three mirrors. The end of the road, I'm going to be turning right, centimeter right mirror. There's a junction before the end of the road, so I'm just passing that junction first and then applying my signal. Otherwise, they might think I'm going to be turning into that junction. So here I have to do a good junction observation. If I can't see due to that green vehicle, I can peep and creep a little bit forward so that I can see clearly. So left is all good, right, this is a bit busy, so I have to wait. Going to do my checks again. There's another white car that's coming very fast. Left is okay. So check all three mirrors and then good to join the road. There's a parked up car here, so I'll go nice and slowly, check my mirrors, changing direction. End of the road, I'm going to be turning left. So here, if you want to, you can signal left. If you don't want to, it's not a problem. I prefer to signal center mirror, left mirror, signal left. Look to the right, nice and clear. Check all three mirrors. Into the new road. And then going straight ahead. It's a 30 miles road. I have to build up my speed slowly. Traffic has been on for some time. So there's a parked up vehicle on the left hand side. I'm going to be changing directions. Just centimeter right mirror, signal right to let the other road user know that I want to move over to the right. Cancel the signal. Going straight ahead. This car is about to turn left, so there's a pedestrian on my right hand side. I check my centimeter right mirror and then hopefully I can get past nice and slowly. So I could stay left lane, but it was better to move over to the right because the car in front of me was turning left, so I was making a progress. And that's what the examiner wants to see you doing it. So the examiner might ask you to pull up on the left hand side for stopping when it's safe to do so. So I'm going to be finding a safe place to pull up. So there's a junction that I'm approaching, so I'm going to pass this junction, centimeter, all 3 mirrors, and then perhaps anywhere after this junction I can pull up on the left hand side. So before pulling up, I'm going to be checking my center mirror, left mirror, signal left, stay a little bit to the left, come to a stop, secure the car, cancel the signal. And here he will tell you to drive off when it's safe to do so. So you're probably going to be doing this about 4 to 6 times. So I'm going to prepare the car. Going to do my checks. All clear, good to go. And then at the traffic light, I'm going straight ahead. Traffic has been on for some time. It can change suddenly. So it looks okay because there were pedestrians standing there on the left hand side. So there's a signboard on the left hand side, and I'm going to follow the sign to Stratford, Ilford and Barking. So that will be a right lane, centimeter right mirror position to the right. Check all 3 mirrors for changing speed. Center mirror, left mirror position to the left. So Stratford Barking is the first exit. So center mirror, left mirror, signal left. And there's a chevron in front of on this road, so I don't have to stop. I just can go around, but it's better to look to your right in case for any emergency vehicles. So traffic light is nice and green. There's pedestrians that are approaching. I'm going to be moving over to the right lane because I want to take the second exit towards Stratford. So as you can see the sign A118, so that will be a right lane. On the approach, 5 to 7 cars, centimeter right mirror, signal right. Check all 3 mirrors for changing speed. And make sure you can see the tire, the vehicle in front of you. Never go too close to it. Check all 3 mirrors. There's a vehicle that wants to move over to the right lane. So here we look to the right for safe gap here. All 3 mirrors checked. Stay on the inner lane. And then once you pass the first exit, centimeter left mirror indicate left. Slow down. He just came in out of nowhere. You shouldn't have done that, but you are responsible. You have to be cautious. So the bus is about to park up on the left hand side. I'm going to be making a let's see what we can, so perhaps we can make a progress. Centimeter right mirror, only going to move over if it's safe to do so. After the silver car perhaps, yeah, good. And then I'm going to come back to the left lane, centimeter left mirror, signal left, then cancel immediately. So I just had to come back to the left to make that little progress. So here I'm going to be following the sign to Stratford. Going to follow the road around. Check your mirrors. So it's a left at the traffic lights, as you can see the sign, Stratford. So there's a give way, check all 3 mirrors. look to your right. So once there's a safe gap, then we're good to join the road. Until then, we just have to be patient and wait. So after this red car, check all 3 mirrors. Yeah, all good. And then here we're going to follow the sign to Docklands Barking. It's a left lane. So here we're gonna be joining the road. So it's a 15 miles road, so I just joined the dual carriageway. So when you enter the dual carriageway from the slip road, you always have to build your speed up to keep it up with the other road users. So I'm going to be following the sign to Barking and East Ham, which is A124. So the speed is about to change to 30 miles. There's a sign here on the left hand side. Check all 3 mirrors and check your dashboard. So we're going to follow the sign to Barking. So that will be a second exit. It's a left lane. We're only going to signal once we pass the first exit. Check all 3 mirrors. Check all 3 mirrors. When we get to the broken white line, we're going to slow down. We're going to look to the right for safe gap here. All 3 mirror check. Once we pass the first bollard, we signal left. And we keep this little bit clear, so for cars to join the roundabout. So once they're moving, we check all 3 mirrors and we're good to proceed. And this is our exit. So it's gonna merge into one. So here you gotta look your center right mirror and cancel the signal. So the next roundabout coming up, we're going to be following the sign to Romford A124. So that will be the second exit. So that will be a left lane. On the approach, check all 3 mirrors. Look to the right. You don't have to stop if the right is clear. After the first exit, center mirror, left mirror indicate left and proceed ahead. Cancel the signal. Check all 3 mirrors. Traffic light is red, so it's about to change to green. So check all 3 mirrors. We're changing speed. So ahead of us is a 3 lane. So for straight ahead, we have to stay in the middle lane because the left goes only left, and the middle and the right, they're both going ahead. So it was amber, so it was safe to proceed as there was a car behind me. Check all 3 mirrors for slowing down. Holding the brake, I'll check all my 3 mirrors for changing speed. Check all 3 mirrors. So we're gonna follow the sign to Romford. So that will be second exit. Traffic has been on for some time. So once we pass the first exit, then we do our mirror check. Center left, signal left. And we're coming to a stop at the stop line. Check all 3 mirrors, nice and green. There's 2 lanes, so always check your right mirror. Cancel the signal. Parked up car in front of us, into the right mirror. Center mirror, left mirror, position to the left. I'm going to be turning right to the next junction. Center mirror, right mirror, indicate right.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't